Hello my darlings and welcome. Today I'm going to create a page in my Book of Shadows, a recipe for Van oil. This spell oil can be used to change your luck and for many other magical workings. Let's do some magical crafting. If you'd like to download a PDF of this grimoire page, please visit Magical Crafting on Patreon at the link below the video. My patrons can download recipes, Book of Shadows pages, artwork, and more, all provided as PDFs, and I'll continue to add new downloadable content as I do more projects on the channel. If you'd like to see how I set up my watercolor palette, I have a separate video on that process and I'll leave a link to it below. When I design a page in my Book of Shadows, I start with a pencil sketch. Often I'll use a kneadable eraser to remove some of the graphite to make the sketch lines lighter. Then I go over it with waterproof ink, then erase my pencil lines. And finally, I go back in with watercolor paint to add color and backgrounds. Van oil is used to change your luck, attract love, win in court, and for good luck in money, business, and love. This is a popular oil that brings success in many areas of life. Recipes for this oil were brought to New Orleans from South Africa. One of its primary ingredients is vervain, and the southern dialect in the region made vervain sound like Van, and so it was given this name. There are many ways to use Van oil. It can be used to anoint candles, mojo bags, lodestones, and other amulets, as well as in floor washes. A few drops can be added to your bathwater, or you can wear a drop or two behind your ears, as long as you don't have any allergies to any of the ingredients. Speaking of ingredients, as with most magic, the recipe will vary. And as I always say in every video, you should use what speaks to you and your intuition for the result you want to achieve. You can work with what you have on hand. There's no need to purchase expensive herbs and spices unless you want to. Here's a list of the ingredients I use to make my Van oil. I use olive oil as my carrier oil. Then I add salt for its protective and purification properties. Rose petals and rose essential oil for success in love. Vanilla for its calming scent to attract good fortune and to promote a happy home. Vetiver for good luck and for dominance. This herb is said to help you win in court or at the gaming tables, and it also repels negative energy. Vervain, which is also called verbena, to draw love, attract a mate, and inspire passion. Palmarosa essential oil will raise the energy and draw good fortune. And finally, some ginger to heat up and activate all of the other ingredients. You can add a bit of pyrite to draw wealth, but do not put pyrite into the liquid. Rather than putting it inside, place it on top of the spell oil container. If you're into astrology, Van oil can also be good to wear during Mercury retrograde. It can help keep communication clear during a time when it's traditionally confused. Good communication can help avoid hurt feelings or arguments. I've also created a video of me making Van Van spell oil using the recipe on this grimoire page. If you're interested in watching it, I'll put a link to it below. In the rest of this video, I add color with watercolor paint to finish my Book of Shadows page. If you decide to make Van Van oil, I hope this video has given you some ideas for ingredients and that you manifest the success that you desire. Enjoy the rest of the speed paint without further commentary.